HD Max, right? 1080p HD. Let's get into it. There's no like, comment, subscribe. I can say all that nonsense. Let's get into it. Sett is here, and it's really going to be interesting to see what kind of character he does. If you were checking out, you want to see my predictions, go ahead and check the last video. But we going in straight off the gate. Intro. All right, let's get to it. Sett, new champion. I'm too excited I can't speak. League of, I still want to say League of Legends. Legends of Runeterra. Let's go.
I'm the boss. That's all there is to it.
Facts. Okay. Oh yes, I do, Paul. Let me get my spacebar ready like I'm Maguire. All right. So first time I would drop below 1 HP while attacking, give me a barrier, and you spent 40 mana. That's how you level them up. So we got some Shen synergy here, but it's the first time I would drop below 1 HP while attacking, give me thing, and then he still has the coin mechanic. 5 costs, which I predicted. So he has barrier, he has challenger.
Starts here. Welcome to the arena. Whoa.
So I'm just gonna pause it there too. That's very interesting because he still takes the damage, right? And then he gets a barrier for follow-up damage, right? So even if you were to try to ping him off earlier, it wouldn't matter because then he would get barrier and then he would still do it. So you need direct killage to take out Sett, which is very interesting.
Nothing beats the feeling of stepping into the ring.
Big night.
And that's what they meant by it stacks. It's one card in the hand that stacks. Face breaker, that's his E. Stun 2 enemies. Stun.
Call this getting your bell rung.
Stun. They're stun. They're stun. And you get a coin out of it. That is huge for like a Jin deck, right? Because a lot of the decks that I like that I see is just more coins.
No IOU.
I missed that. Draw 2 cards and get something, and get a coin.
Perhaps another warrior can temper Sett's ego.
Here it is. I gotta stop pausing it. He did something.
After his father.
Really? You want to go with?
Looks like a full house. Nice work. And would it kill you
Gets
to
2 of
smile?
those. Can't summon them, but now he can. Oh!
To give him a show.
Hey! That's that W, and there goes Jack the Rip. So it is definitely Jack. While I'm attacking, I can't take damage or die. Oh no! What is that? So he doesn't have the barrier thing anymore. Each round, create a showstopper in hand once you spent 12 mana. So we'll probably see what that is. So just off the rip, right? So I can't take damage or die when I'm attacking. That is way crazier than what I thought. And he's Super Saiyan. Super Saiyajin Sett. Jesus Lord, dude. So what does that mean? What can we do with that? There are... Well, I can't take damage would mean that you can't do any like shenanigans as far as like you could ping him, you could do stuff that pings. So let's say if you want to go like Noxian Fervor or something like that, you just attack with him and then you could use all those types of spells. There's not too many spells that can benefit off of that, but it's still an interesting thing to think about, right? So like it's always, you always want to think about how do you manipulate that. I love that he has this mana mechanic, and they showed a little bit of it in this thing so far. So let's see the showstopper. You gotta spend 12 mana in a round, each round. Gets a coin. Give me that back. That I can send to Guardians.
Get paid. This one's gonna...
Showstopper, obliterate an enemy. Deal 1 to all other enemies and the enemy next. What the fuck is that? So we got Ionia Ping? Ionia Ping. Now I'm assuming, I wonder if you duplicate Sett, do you get 2 of those? It's deal 1 to all other enemies. So the enemy that gets obliterated, right? So you have obliteration, which is gonna stop last breath. It's gonna stop any type of resummoning from the grave, kind of thing like that. But also to deal 1 to everything else, and the Nexus is kind of cool. So he kind of has like a way to slowly but surely ping you out. But obviously stuff like I can see why they paired it with Jace, right? Because one of the biggest weaknesses of Jace and a lot of decks actually is that you spend a lot of mana and then you have nothing to show for it. But with Jace, you could spend that 6-cost card and then use a coin and then get everything back. And it's like, well, round 2, bitch. So I do like that they pair it with Jace for that, just for that idea in the head.
Gonna hurt, I promise.
Liberated. Goodbye. That unit over here is the bam.
Hey, you kind of look like someone I hate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Then why don't we work it out in the ring?
Yeah, let's work it out, but I can't take damage.
Get up for the reigning champ!
Oh Lord, that is scary. So Sett's Facebreaker. So it could be a natural card. I think when they used it before, it looked like it was a natural card. So that could be a thing. You spent 40 mana, dude. Like you could do that in so many different ways. Irrespective of the coin, like that, he'll eventually level just from playing the game, right? So we saw how the coins work. I didn't get it right in my other video, but now I see. So it just stacks in the hand. So the more coins, it's like a keg that's in the hand. So being able to force, let's just say, like to discard it would actually be really strong against a deck like this. But there's not too much actual discarding of low-cost cards outside of. There's like two cards that do that. If I'm being honest, place your bets. Draw 2 cards. Create 2. What the? What's going on? Why does that even exist? Why do you give Ionia draw 2 plus create 2 coins in hand, which is just gonna stack, so it doesn't even clog your hand? I think they wanted to top like Drum Solo and Formula as like draw engines, right? I actually appreciate this. The reason why is because the game has a lot of RNG in it, right? So if you have cards that are that don't, this isn't RNG. Coin is not RNG. So if I swear to God, if I catch any content creator talking about that coin is like a bad thing, maybe you might want to say it might need to be nerfed in some way, or maybe it needs to be 2 mana or something like that, whatever. But taking away RNG stuff and then adding in more consistent guarantee stuff to me is way better. It actually adds realistic strategy to the game instead of it just being, well, I'm just going to generate a bunch of nonsense and hope that I win. I can't stand that, and that's what ruins these games 9 times out of 10. Every time that too much RNG is existing, and I'm sorry, Nora, my love, my baby boo. I know, but you don't want too much RNG strategies to be prevalent unless it's one type of archetype that works and it's just fun to use or something like that, or it's just one type of deck where the person is betting it all and hoping that RNG beats them. But there's too many archetypes where in which RNG actually works a little bit too good. We already see the Bowser in the old timer. I guess he bust Sett's ass one time. Play. Oh, we got Daddy. We got a skill. Jin! I know. I think of Jin. I think of Jin all the time. You know what? Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see me play one League of Legends game of Jin, because that's actually like one of my best characters in League of Legends. Like, not even kidding you. Recall the strongest enemy. If you spent 16 plus mana this round, recall all enemies instead. That is a really good 8-cost card. That is like a way better singular will. Right? And there's ways that you can easily have done that, which is crazy that you can even play him once, right? You can old timer coin into another old timer, right? If you have another one in the hand, like it actually makes like a lot of possibilities. Like let's just like there's so many. I mean, it's stuck in Ionia, right? So you can't just like randomly put it in some other nonsense. But just think about something really quick. And I'm actually thinking also that maybe Samira is Runeterra, right? I'm actually thinking that she might be Runeterra because she's actually from multiple different, like she's from Shurima, but she's chilling in Noxus. I don't know. They could make her Runeterra if they really wanted to, but it's just really interesting to see these type of archetypes because you can do a 8-cost play into a 9-cost play depending on, you still need the base mana, right? So the foolishness only starts and happens at mana 10, 8, 9, 10, whatever like that. But even still, Rekindler, let's say Ionia's Shadow Isles, you Rekindler into a Rekindler. Like, it makes big cards not as bad is basically what I'm trying to say. It makes them not as bad. I'm actually happy that he also doesn't have any coin synergies himself outside of his champion spell, unless they actually make it. We'll have to check Runeterra AR to see if his champion spell, the Facebreaker here, is just a card. I think it was a card in here. Let me see. Let me play the rest of the video. There's just so much to talk about. Dude, Super Saiyajin. Oh my lord. Okay, so I just want to see Facebreaker when he played it. So he didn't play enough cards that turn, so he got pushed back to the hand.
Looks like a full house.
Where's the face breaker? I think it was. I don't think it was a set card.
Perhaps another warrior.
The old one. The old one. The old. The old one.
I'm immature. All right, so it is a regular card. It's actually a green card. Like, doesn't matter too much for me, but it matters for some people that actually tell me that they don't have like every single card in the game and is just waiting. So it's actually a common card, 4 cost slow, stun 2 enemies, create a coin. That's strong as hell because stalling is great for you. It's amazing. Oh yeah, by the way, how about that that, you know, fill the rush into coin into something else? Like, it's gross. Like, it's just so gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. Like, it's just you would never do that, right? It that stares into she that wonders into mama that drives. You know, it's insane what you can do. It's absolutely nuts. Like, it's crazy. So let me check if maybe there were some other cards. Like I said, I actually will 100% doing Jinx Sett because the coin system is crazy. It allows you to do so much. Seems like they didn't add any other cards. This is the AR, this is Mobilytics, and this is his thing, more than you can chew. That's the card right there that does that super extra effect. Gee, I just like Super Saiyan Sett. Too good, man, too good. So, what do you guys think about Sett and his kit? Do you think coins are gonna be too busted? The answer is yes, but I think it's busted in the right way. I want guaranteed more strategic stuff in the game. It makes it more fun. There are so many popular decks right now. The game is in a good state, in my opinion. It's just that you need constant more updates to keep people's eyes in the game, but this is gonna keep my eyes. Ionia getting super strong with this. You have stuns that already stall, and plus recall, plus mana regeneration, making Ionia might be up there. I think Shadow Isles was like kind of undisputedly the best region before a while, but I think that this might really put Ionia up there because the coin, a lot of the stuff that generates coins are just good cards. Like place your bets, burst speed, they might have to, I don't know, they might have to change either this card or even the coin eventually might have to be the coin actually might change the focus like in a month or something like that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's so you can't like coin into like on like attack, do some type of spell and then coin and then do another type of big spell. I think that might be too oppressive, but we'll see. I'm drawing at straws here, but it's still pretty amazing. Sett is coming in with aggression. Oh baby, I can't wait to make that thumbnail. Super Saiyajin Sett. Anyway, I'm out of here, and I think you guys are gonna have to look forward. Eventually, I'm gonna do you guys know I like to do singular card breakdowns, right? And I definitely think coin is going to have to get that love and affection because it's extremely strong of a card and an archetype. So we gotta break it down and see the possibilities of what we can do. So if you guys are looking into that, like up the video too, and let me know in the comment section below. I'm out.